board of directors of your company, I thank you all for your valued presence and for the continued trust and support you have extended to your company and its management. As we transit from the financial year ended 2024-25, the overall hotel industry of India, including Kolkata, has enjoyed a robust recovery since COVID time, achieving the level of occupancy and average room revenue rate which were not seen in last 5 years. Reflecting upon the financial year ended 2024-25, I am pleased to report that your company has delivered a standout performance amidst a buoyant hospitality landscape in Kolkata. At Hyatt Regency Kolkata's operational front, we have successfully continued our growth trajectory. The hotel has been largely successful in booking all the relevant wedding dates during the financial year ended 2024-25. I am pleased to inform you that the company, with the help of Hyatt Group, has accelerated upgrading its systems and procedures, market network, and digital adoption across our hotel business and enhanced customer value through smarter and more sustainable solutions. As the annual reports of your company has been with you for quite some time as it was mailed to you, I hope that you have gone through the same to note your company's performance. For the financial year ended 24-25, the hotel has demonstrated a better financial performance. As on 31st March 2025, the company recorded a gross revenue of 113 crores as compared to 108 crores in the previous financial year ended 31st March 2024. Further, your company's PAT reported on 31st March stood at 25.39 crores against 28.75 crores in the previous financial year. At first glance, this appears to reflect a decline in profitability. However, it is important to note that the previous financial year's PAT included an exceptional item of rupees 8.16 crores, which had significantly boosted its base. If we adjust for this exceptional impact, then our PAT in financial year ended 2024-25 has in fact registered a commendable growth of rupees around 23% over last year's, reflecting the strong performance of our hotel operations. This performance was supported by healthy occupancy level, strong traction from weddings, corporate MICE events, and sports-related bookings. Over the past few years, your company has undertaken a series of measures aimed at driving greater efficiency, optimizing resources, and fostering a culture of cost discipline. I am pleased to share that these initiatives are now yielding tangible results with visible improvement in operating margins and overall profitability. I'm also pleased to inform you that our hotel continued to improve its competitive standing and maintains its rank among the top 2 in Kolkata market on RevPAR, despite intensified competition. Kolkata's hospitality sector is currently witnessing strong momentum supported by a rise in both domestic and international tourist inflows. The city has benefited from increased business travel, cultural tourism, and resurgence in MICE activities. Infrastructure upgrade and government-led tourism initiatives are further supporting demand and positioning the city for sustainable performance and investment opportunities. At Hyatt Regency Kolkata Hotel, we continue to focus on operational enhancement, guest satisfaction, and sustainability. During the financial year, your company concentrated on strengthening its operational foundation and building resilience for future. Key efforts included enhanced services delivered through process improvements, maintaining high standards of property upkeep, and careful managing costs in a challenging economic environment. We also advanced internal capabilities and focused on employee training to ensure consistent guest satisfaction. These initiatives reflect our continued commitment to operational excellence and long-term sustainable growth. To enhance competitiveness and market relevance, your company incurred a capex of rupees 4.60 crores during the financial year ended 2024-25 towards refurbishments and upgrades. On our subsidiary part, we would like to inform you that regarding the GGS Hotels Limited, you are all aware that company has filed a writ petition before the Odisha High Court challenging the order issued by the government of Odisha through the GA department determining the lease and also forfeiting the bank guarantee. Company has successfully so far maintained its petition before the High Court at Odisha, and has been able to get a stay order which continues to be effective till date. Management remains hopeful of a positive resolution on this matter. It has taken official route and as well as to adopted a route to reach the Honorable CM's office. Regarding the Novak Hotels Private Limited, necessary steps including discussions with the promoters of Asian Hotel West Limited have been taken to bring Hyatt Regency property into the Novak hotels. There are some problems, there are some challenges, but with your support, we hope that we will conquer the challenges and will be able to bring the asset into your 100% subsidiaries fold. It may take some time, which are not under the control of the management. You are also aware that your company has a long history of paying dividend to its shareholders. In line with the same, maintaining the same, it brings me great pleasure to inform you that your board has recommended a dividend of 10% amounting to rupees 1 per equity share, subject to necessary TDS on the face value of the paid-up capital of 10 per shares for the financial year, leading to an outgo of 1.73 crores approximately. On the CSR front, your company operates through its Operation Hyatt brand as well as on the corporate front and has fulfilled its statutory obligations and continues to direct resources towards meaningful initiatives that create value for society in line with our values and responsibilities. I hope you might have seen the details of the same in the annual report which has been with you. Your company remains steadfast in its commitment to the highest standard of ethics and transparency and accountability across its hotel operations. Looking ahead, company will continue to build scale and value through a mix of organic, inorganic opportunities. We remain committed to exploring acquisitions in strategic locations, leveraging management contracts where appropriate and aligning growth with sustainable principles. With the hospitality sector poised for sustained growth, we aim to expand our footprint and strengthen our position as a key player in the Indian market. Before I conclude for the day, I express my gratitude to all our employees, customers, supply chain partners, the respective state governments, bankers of your company, and Hyatt Hotel Corporation USA for their continued support and contribution to our journey. I am also thankful to my fellow board members on the board for their guidance and commitment. A special word thanks to our shareholders. As usual, your enduring trust is our greatest strength, and we look forward to have the same in future as we strive for higher benchmark of excellence, responsible expansions, and long-term sustainable growth. Thank you for your patient hearings and stay safe.
Thank you, Somen. Thank you for reading the chairman's.
So shareholders, please listen to the chairman, sir. Sir, there are some questions, many questions like asked by Mr. Gautam Nundy and other shareholders regarding the impact of the new GST, which is going to affect, going to be in effect from 22nd September. Sir, what is your view on this impact of GST on the hotel business?
So, Somen, basically GST is a very, very welcome step that the government has taken, and we welcome it fully. But we have to understand that we are operating in the luxury market segment, where the prices of most of our rooms on most days is above 7,500. So in long term and in continuous in our thing, there will be very little impact on our rates because of the reduction in GST, because that has been offered to rates below 7,500. So whatever business, especially the crew business that we may have at lower than 7,500 will attract a 5% GST. But more than 7,500 will continue to attract 18% as the original times. And also on the food and beverage, there will be very minimal impact, actually none in terms of the GST, because that will continue to be 18%. So from our own direct impact on our revenue, it will be very, very minimal, if any. In the market, this is going to impact the hotels which are operating below the 7,500 threshold, which is mostly the budget hotels and business hotels. Go on.
This question, there are some similar questions from the shareholders. Whether the company does have any split of stock options, any plans in near future? Split of stocks.
There are no plans.
10 rupees stock can.
At this moment, there is no plan.
Okay. And there are many questions regarding, I will come to the main two questions, but there are many shareholders wanted to know the future plans and growth and the revenue target. What is the capex plan? What is the future income passion in terms of your view?
See, company continues to look for growth opportunities, and that's why we have gone into this transaction that we are trying to complete on the Hyatt Regency Mumbai. Although we have multiple challenges on it, and I cannot for certain say that this will get executed the way we are at this point. When we had gone in, we don't think that we will be able to close it as per contemplation because there are many challenges in Asian West. Our money, I would like to assure that we are very secure. Until this is resolved and we go forward, we would at this moment, I would not rather refrain from commenting on any other future growth plans until this gets resolved. But we are going to actively pursue the Bhubaneswar opportunity and see if that can come around, then we will take that forward.
Okay. Sir, the next main questions which I do get every day in my office from the shareholders regarding the loan exposure to Novak and from there to Asian Hotel West Limited. What is the plan of the company? Shareholders want to know when the asset Hyatt Regency Mumbai will come to 100% subsidiary, how the interest burden would be taken care of, how the debt reduction plan, debt restructuring scheme is there or not. So we would like to have the complete reply from you, sir, on this Novak transactions, which is very paramount questions and raised by almost all the shareholders. Please, sir.
Thank you, Sumit. Thank you very much. And I would like to address this question in a very direct way. You see, Novak transaction was contemplated with Asian West because Asian West had transaction problems because of the shareholder and promoter differences that were there. And since one of our group companies and other places, we were owning a significant amount of share, although Asian East is not involved in ownership of the Asian West, our group company Robust was involved. So from that point of view, we felt that it was very important for us and the opportunity was very real to acquire Hyatt Regency Mumbai as an asset. And we have gone, we means Asian East and Robust and Saraf family have gone into an agreement with the Asian West promoters and Asian West to acquire the property by paying a certain amount of cost. And it was a very good transaction where Novak, our subsidiary, was supposed to acquire this asset. Because of various challenges in Asian West and that continue to be there, and I do not have a very clear idea of when the Asian West will be able to sort out its problems, internal problems, and its problems with SEBI. But I would like to assure my shareholders that our investment and our loan to Novak and through Novak given to Asian West is fully safe because we do have a very large level of control on Asian West's asset, Hyatt Regency Mumbai. And we would like to assure you that there is not a risk of losing our money. In terms of how the transaction will get executed is certain things because the West promoters are trying to wriggle out of their obligations of paying interest to us on our money until the asset is transferred to us. So many discussions are going on multiple front. I would only like to assure you, gentlemen, and my shareholders, that our money is not at risk at this moment, and I would assure you that no stone will be left unturned to get our money back if we do not get the asset. Now, in terms of getting the asset and the shareholding of Asian West shareholding at present is resting in Robust Hotel, our company, but now it is an independent listed company. And many of you may be shareholders there, but I would refrain from saying any more than that the shareholding is there and our obligation is also there to acquire certain amount of one of the promoters of the company. And this is where the challenges are coming, where the promoter of the company is fighting with his own cousin, and this resolution is coming to an end. And we are fully, deeply involved and fully attentive to this. But I would not be able to put you a timeline And I am hoping that before the end of the year, we will have a resolution to this whole problem. And I can assure only one thing, that our money and investment is fully secure. I am going to be very, very confident that we will get our interest also. And our debt servicing and leveraging that has happened, if we are going to acquire, we will need more money, significant amount of money, to complete that Asian Hyatt Regency Mumbai project. As some of you have asked, what is going on with the renovation? What is going on? It will take at least a year to complete that hotel, because that hotel has been shut for 6 years now, 5 years. And it is 25-year-old hotel. So it requires a significant amount of renovation and all that. But I will be able to give you more light on this as soon as we are able to get the asset into our fold. Requirement of additional funding that may be required to complete the project is going to be significant. I would say it will be more than 150 crores and not less. So this is going to be a fairly large investment, and we will be re-examining the whole issue in our board level, and I will keep you updated as and when we have any fresh update on this through our stock exchange and SEBI, and through direct communications also. Somen?
Yes, thank you, sir, very much for a well explanation. There are some questions regarding on this from Paranjit Sachdeva. Do you have any exposure to the subsidiary of Asian Hotel OS Limited, JW Marriott AeroCity? What is your view on it?
Sir, Asian West is an independent company, and we are acquiring one of their assets. It is our intent to acquire the Hyatt Regency Mumbai asset. As far as the subsidiary JW Marriott is concerned, will continue to be subsidiary of Asian West, and we will continue to be shareholders of West. If we are going to make the payment now, 80 crore rupees payment for acquisition and all that will be required. So all that is still a bit in a closing stage, and I would rather not comment, because there are too many listed companies involved here. In terms of Asian West is also a listed company, Robust is also a listed company, and we are also a listed company. At present, we do not have any investment in shares of Asian West through Novac or through our own Asian Hotels East. And if the transaction goes through, hopefully we will be able to acquire certain shares of Asian West. That will be also consummate to what is the final outcome of our structure of the deal. Because the deal is fully structured, everything is there, but it is not getting closed. That is the challenge. I will update you as and when we have more. Thank you, Mr. Somen. And Paranjit sir, I will thank you very much for your questions. I think it is really very, very meaningful. And I'm happy that you have given me a chance to elaborate and share as much as I could in this meeting.
I think questions on the Novax has been replied by Chairman sir. And sir, there are some questions on, do you have any debt restructuring plan, debt reduction plan or debt restructuring plan? What is your view on it?
Sir, at present, our debt that we have is sustainable debt on our company's book, and depending on how soon and what will be the cost of acquisition of Hyatt Regency Mumbai, we will at that time re-examine the structure of the debt of the company and the subsidiary.
Okay. Sir, next question, why has the dividend been reduced to 1% this year?
So this is basically cash flow planning at this moment. I am hopeful because of this Asian West, it has impacted our profitability and our balance sheet. So as soon as we get the Regency resolved, we should have a very, very clear picture way forward of coming back to the original dividend levels.
Okay. And the next questions many shareholders have raised regarding our Bhubaneswar land, which has been cancelled, the lease has been cancelled, and the bank guarantee has been forfeited by the government of Odisha. And what is the plan of actions of the company to defend the matter?
Yes, Somen, please can you highlight on behalf of the board, on my behalf, on this Odisha matter? What is this?
Yeah, sir, with your permission, I would like to inform the shareholder that, the timing of the termination of the lease and the forfeiture of the performance guarantee was a very, very suspicious. That time, just the Navin Patnaik government was changed, and and the new government under the BJP leadership, Mr. Mohan, has come in. So when the election results was declared, we were very much touched. Just 1 month back, we went there and they assured me, okay, you start the constructions. But all of a sudden, the last government, while going out of the office, they had cancelled it. Now, to defend that termination, we have moved the Odisha High Court at Cuttack. We have filed a writ of mandamus, wherein the matter has been held in our favor. There is an interim injunction. Now, when the interim injunction is there on a matter, you are assured that the government cannot sell or transfer the party to any third party. So we have protected legally, and also our management through the top leaderships are in touch directly, indirectly with the Honorable CM's office, and we are hopeful that we will soon get a positive resolutions on the matter, and it would be the land would be given back to us, as well as the return of the the forfeited bank guarantee, which may take some time. As you know, that the judiciary system in India, it takes some time. So we are hopeful that the property and the bank guarantee is secured. Sir, there are some questions on when the hotel is maintained by property, Hyatt property, where there are repairs, huge 4 crores 32 lakhs. Why this demanding of huge repair expenses in the books? Please, sir.
Sir, this is something which is a very, very normal expenditure. I don't think this is our property is now 25-year-old, and we are systematically making replacement of the big plant equipment, the chillers. Last year, 2 chillers were one chiller was replaced. This year, we are planning to replace 1 more chiller in the current financial year. And there is a lot of upgrading and services would be required to become more energy efficient. Last year, we have changed our boilers also, and many of the other things have been systematically. So there is a plan of continuously upgrading our property and keeping it well maintained and maintaining its value. If we do not maintain and we do not do the necessary repair, maintenance, upgrading work, the property will lose its value, and our main asset cannot be allowed to lose value. So these are very, very normal, and you will continue to see certain expenditures being made to maintain and keep it marketable and relevant in the market. Otherwise, we'll become like some of the old hotels. People will forget us. We have to, and now we will be taking serious renovations also of the rooms. Once the Regency Mumbai matter is resolved and our cash planning is very, very clear to us. Somen?
Thank you, sir. Yeah, sir, there are some questions from Lily Pradhan and Dipayan Pradhan. Lily Pradhan question was, what is the ESG plan, energy, water resource management and waste management at the operation level?
See, this continues to be our operators and our own very, very major thing. We are not a polluting industry or something like that. So from that point of view, continuous upgrading of our equipment and keeping energy efficiencies in all the electrical equipment and replacement of bulbs, normal bulbs to your LED and all that stuff is continuously going on, and we are very well aware of this. Our water treatment plants are operating, and we recycle most of our water for reuse, for gardening, flushing, and air conditioning, and all that. So these are continued effort, and continued emphasis will be there in the company. In terms of engagement with the community, we continue our effort yearly, and even continuous effort is there to engage with our local community. And I welcome this. We have a full-fledged program under the Hyatt management team to go and visit our local, and we interact with the schools, we interact with children, we'll interact with solid waste people. So there is ongoing stuff. I'm most welcome, Lily ji. You're most welcome to come and visit and make yourself more aware of. I will be very happy to organize that for you, Company Secretary, sir. Please, can you engage with her? I really welcome her comments, and I think this Our management is very well aware of this ESG obligations and need. Go on.
Okay. And the next question, sir, there are what is the average occupancy of Hyatt Regency Kolkata hotel and average ARR, and how hotel plans to improve its performance in the market, Kolkata market?
Yes, on the specific numbers, I will leave for our company secretary to make the CFO to make those comments. But continued, we are a market leader in our comp set in our market, and we will continue to enjoy our occupancies and average room rate. I would say that this year I am expecting the average room rate to be going up by at least 7 to 9%. In between that range, we will be increasing our occupancy. Will continue to be similar, 1-2% up and down, because it is a good occupancy level that we are operating at. But market prices will continue to rise, and we will continue to claim our share.
Okay. And the next question, sir, from Ashit Kumar Pathak, what the company has taken steps to increase online business compared to traditional MICE business?
See, online business is an activity that is always going on with our operating team Hyatt, and this is not something new that we are trying to do. Our digital marketing efforts are continuously done, and that's how we are getting our business. MICE also is something. MICE and wedding business is a forte of our property, and we continue to get our more than our natural market share on both these businesses. We conduct 2 weddings on all the auspicious wedding days. Like, we have created 2 venues. So instead of losing business to just one ballroom, we have a ballroom and a garden where we're conducting. So this will continue to be our focus. I appreciate that.
And the next question from Sudipta Chakraborty, is there any plan to apply AI into your business, in the hotel business?
Yes, AI is something which is going to be all over, and AI is very, very useful in terms of repetitive task and analysis of data and all that. Our operator Hyatt is also very much equipped with these analysis, and the company will continue to focus on this. AI is very much in the future. I myself am aware of this. I'm a student of this field, and our company is going to be very, very cognizant of the developments that are happening in this field.
Okay. So there was some questions from Abhishek J. Whether the promoters have any plan to acquire any shares in the future to increase their stake?
No, sir.
So I think, the last question, how the company has been doing the CSR projects at the local level and at the community level, through corporate and through the operation.
Shaman, would you please kindly throw light on this?
Sir, I think the details of the CSR projects has been given in the annual report. We request our shareholders to get the knowledge out of it. Yes, the Hotel Hyatt Regency Kolkata at the operation level does take care of a lot of NGO activities in the community and in the place where do the business. And as per the company's concern, we do comply with the section 135 as and when we are supposed to do. I think with this, all the questions of the shareholders have been addressed to by our chairman, Mr. Arun Kumar Saraf. So do you have any still questions? You can still place before him. He's still there on the screen, or else we will move on. Shareholders, do you have any further questions? I think, sir, most of the questions.
We need to move on. If there are any further questions or anything, I would request my shareholders to reach out to our company secretary and our CFO, Mr. Bimal Chunjunwala. They will be very happy and willing to engage with you and answer any more queries.
So the questions, so the questions having been replied, I move on to the next.